Hello, crafty friends. It's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. I'm here today as a guest presenter on Days Gone By Vintage Market. I'm so glad to have you guys here. Hey, if you guys don't see that little red light up there, that means you're not on the live. You are on replay. Make sure you type hashtag replay. Let us know that you're here. Okay, welcome, sweet friends. All right, as you guys come on, make sure you say hello. Make sure that if you're over on Grace and Tattered Lace page, that you head over here to Days Gone By Vintage Market. I'm not over there. I'm cross-posting, guys. I can't see your comments if you're on my page. All right, I put a link on my page. There should be a link in the description, but make sure you head over to Days Gone By Vintage Market, friends. Hello, Susie. I'm good. Thank you. How are you? Hello, sweet Roxanne and Kimberly. I'm so happy you guys are here. Hello, Risa from the Craft and Coop. All right, you guys. Come on in, say hello. Make sure that you're on Days Gone By Vintage Market, friends. I am cross-posting and I cannot see your comments if you are on my page, all right? Hello, Sparky Chris. How are you today? I haven't seen you for a little while, girl. Hello, Peggy. Welcome, sweetie. Okay. Hello, Teresa. Thank you so much, Sparky Chris. I appreciate it very much. It means a lot. Hello, Glow. Welcome, sweet friend. Awesome. I love to hear that. I love to hear that you guys are doing well. Okay, I'm super excited today. I have something fun for us. Hello, Kathy. Okay, friends. Hello, Lisa. You guys, if you are over on my page, Grace and Tattered Lace, make sure you hop over here to Days Gone By Vintage Market. I'm a guest presenter and I cannot see your comments if you are on my page, all right? Come on in, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Hello, sweet Brenda. I'm so happy you're here, girl. How's the weather for everybody? Hello, Marie. I'm sorry I missed you, friend. It's cold here, you guys. I'm in California. I'm in Southern California, and it is very cold here. Housebound today, another snowstorm for the night. Oh, gosh, Susie, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Okay. All right, you guys. Snow and cold and icy for Marie. Oh, gosh. All right. 4 foot of snow in Northern California. Yikes. And here's Lisa with 80-degree weather as everybody else is freezing. Making everyone jealous, girl. Hello, Meriden. Welcome, sweet friend. It's beautiful in South Alabama. I'm so jealous. It was okay in Pennsylvania. Well, that's good to know. Cold and rainy in Monterey. Oh, hello, Janet. Welcome. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna say it a few times, and I'm sorry for those that are here, but I want to make sure that all our friends find us. You guys, if you're on Grace and Tattered Lace, hop over here, Days Gone By Vintage Market. That's where I am really at, all right? I can't see your comments on my page. First snowfall in New Jersey. Holy cow. Hello, Deb. I'm so glad that you caught us live, too. I shouldn't say live because Kevin's not here, but hey, you know what? Look at who I have back here. Look at who my little friend is behind me. She's cuddling with me. Okay. Hello, Chris. All right. You are here, Vicki. I do see you, sweet friend. I do see you. All right, you guys. I'm super, super, super excited to show you what I have today. All right. First, we are going to put something on this sign. However, we're going to use the back because it was easier to paint the other side, and I can just cover this with some cardstock. Hello, Susie. Welcome. Yes, isn't she such a cutie pie? She was jumping up and biting at my sleeve, and I had to put her there because she just wanted attention. Yeah, so she's content. She's sleeping back there. All right, you guys, I just put a quick little coat of paint over this, and this is home decor, folk art home decor in the color of sheepskin. All right, this is what we have. Thank you, Peggy. Hello, Pat. Yes, I'm so glad that you made it over here. And Tina. Yes. Hello, Patricia. Okay, you guys, if you're on my page, come on over here. Days Gone By Vintage Market. I'd love to invite you guys to give Philip and Joy a follow. Hit those three little buttons, or those three little dots at the top. When it drops down, hit that nice little button. They are wonderful, wonderful people. They do live sales every Tuesday and Thursday. If Philip pops on, I'm sure he will tell us the times. I feel like it's 11:30 Eastern Standard Time and 2:30, but I can't be correct. I don't remember. I really should write it down so that I don't forget. Hello, Pammy. Welcome, sweet friend. Okay, you guys. Woohoo! I'm super excited. All right. My sweet friend Risa over at the crafting group, Risa and Carrie, by the way, over at the crafting group, have a new subscription group. It's called the Nesting Box Designs, and they have printables, you guys, and they're gorgeous. I'm super excited to be a part of that. Yes, and Samuel Glow, you are absolutely right. Samuel is a doll, and I ask you guys to go scroll through their page, kind of help them with their numbers. Samuel is a little singer. He loves to sing gospel music in his church, and he's pretty darn good. And Philip's not bad himself. All right. Hello, Pam. You guys, look at this beautiful printable. Okay. I printed this out on drop cloth. I did not do anything to my drop cloth. It's not stained. It's not baked. It's drop cloth, just the way it comes from the store. Yes. I'm so excited to be there also, Risa. Yes, isn't it beautiful, you guys? I mean, just look at the detail and the color in that. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, right? Isn't it gorgeous? You guys, I'm so excited for what we're going to do today, because what I have planned is just going to highlight this, and it's going to be beautiful. Yes, aren't they great, Karen? Okay, you guys, if you like this, give me some hearts. Give us some hearts. Show us how much you love this printable. It's beautiful. The color is exquisite. It really is. Okay. I am addicted to printing on fabric now, Val. Absolutely. All right, there it is. One more time, you guys. A sweet little old, chair with that little rusty water can. I mean, it's just a nice combination of vintage and rustic and shabby chic. Okay. All right. The page name is called, so their main page, you guys, their main page is called The Craftin, with no G, The Craftin Coop. And their subscription group is called The Nesting Box Designs. And she's put it in there. Risa has put it in there, and I would pin it, but I'm not on my page, so I'm not going to pin it. The Crafting Coop is their main page, the Nesting Box Designs. And I will, once I post my picture, I'll make sure to put it all in there for you guys to go back and find it. But I'm super excited. There's so many cute things. All right, next up, you guys, I have this really basic napkin, okay? Look at that little gingham print. Look how beautiful that is going to go with this. I mean, just gorgeous, right? Okay. Yes, Peggy, I'm so excited. Hello, sweet Sue. Oh, Sue, I hope you weren't on the wrong page. I'm glad you're here. I can see you, girl. I know we always have problems seeing you. You guys, if you're on my page, head over here to Days Gone By Vintage Market. I cannot see you on the other page. I can't see your comments, all right? Hello, Stephanie. All right, you guys, so we're going to put this printable kind of side by side like this, all right? So because I'm going to put this down here on the board, it's not necessary for me to use the napkin on the whole thing. And I don't know why my brain didn't think of that earlier, because I actually had 2 napkins prepped. Right? Isn't that napkin perfect for this print? Where did I get this at? Did I get this at? I got it at Hobby Lobby, because look, there's the Hobby Lobby tag right there, you guys. Okay, 40% off. It's $4.99 and 40% off. Okay. You were there for a minute and then you forgot. Oh, I'm so glad that you came to the right place, Sue. All right, you guys, so I'm just going to, and then another thing that we're going to do is I'm going to put something across the top here. So I'm not going to take my napkin all the way to the top and try to fuss with trying to cover this little tags holder, the hanging thing, okay? Oh, I guess it was a little wet still. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do, obviously, is we're gonna put some Mod Podge down. I'm gonna pull my napkin apart. It is a 2-ply, so we're gonna take the other ply off, okay? And then we're gonna put some Mod Podge down, and we'll just cover this board. We'll just put the napkin over as far as it needs to go. And I'm gonna put it just beneath those little hanging doodads. All right. All right. All right, you guys, you know what the drill is. Like, you got to tell me what's for dinner. Okay. Welcome, sweet friends. Say hello as you pop on. If you're new, please let us know that you're new. The girls are fabulous. They will welcome you with open arms. They will treat you like you've been here forever, just like your old pals. Just let us know that you're new so we can give you a warm welcome. Also, don't forget, if you're over on my page, head over here to Days Gone By Vintage Market. I can't see you over there. Make sure that if you're new to Days Gone By Vintage Market, you give them a follow. You guys, they have some live auctions. They sell some new handcrafted items as well as some old vintage items. Leftover taco casserole. Cold and rainy made chili. Had chicken casserole. Yeah, isn't the napkin beautiful, Risa? I mean, it's so, I don't want to say plain, but it is plain, and it has so much versatility that you can do so much with it. You had a local Mexican restaurant, roast beef and something. I missed what the roast beef was with, but I will go back and look at it. You guys can make me hungry. All right. Now, you guys, I like to, maybe we'll go ahead and put Mod Podge on the other side to glue our printable down while we're at it. So I like to kind of heat set my Mod Podge just a little bit with the heat gun. And the reason I like to do that, let me just reach down and plug my, turn the Easy Press back on for just a moment because it's going to shut off on me. I like to use my heat gun a little bit to set the glue a little bit. You had rice and sausage. That sounds yummy. I like to use the heat gun because as it's a little bit dry, I'm able to pick it up easily without it tearing if I've got it in the wrong place, okay? All right, if you have earbuds, take them out because it might get a little loud. Hello, Peg. Welcome, sweet friend. All right, as you're coming on, say hello, guys. I'd love to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know if you're new. If you're new, my name is Monique. I'm with Grace and Tattered Lace, and I'm a guest presenter here tonight. I'm in California, and my sidekick, who usually sits in that chair back there, is at work today, and he's a hoot. The girls will tell you that. So make sure you come back, and you can get a good dose of Kevin. Hello, Kimberly. Hello, April. You can't believe I printed that out on fabric. Yes. And if you haven't seen the video, I did do a video showing you step by step from the very basics of how to do that, okay? And if you need that link, let me know, and I'll come back and give it to you. Whoops. All right. Yes, Kevin is a hoot. Trish, welcome. I saw you pop in. All right. There is, you have to be careful. There is like a little trademark at the bottom. So I'm going to, I'm just going to go this direction with it. Nope, because there's a little hole on that side. We're going to go this way, and I'm going to hang it off the end so it will come right off. All right. So did you see how I was able to lift that up? Even though it was setting on the Mod Podge. All right. Now I'm going to put a little Mod Podge over the top of this side. Yes, you are on the right page. You are on the right page, Kimberly. I'm sorry if you were on the wrong page. I can't see you guys. If you're on my page, I can't see the comments. Okay, so head over here to Days Gone By Vintage Market. I put a link on my page as well in the description. Hopefully you guys can find your way over. Now we're just going to put a little more glue, you guys, on top of this napkin, all right? So that we can make sure that this printable will stick to our board. All right. Thank you, Yvonne. All right, you guys, this printable is just gorgeous. Oh, I'm going to tear that little side off. I had scored it a little bit because it's not going to fit. Oh my gosh, you guys. Monique, husbands is fun to listen to. And he does, he crafts too, that's right. Most Saturdays, unless I'm in an event, most Saturdays it's crafting with Kevin, okay? I should have gone up a little bit higher. Hopefully I can pull this off. Because I want it to go right to the edge on the bottom. All right. Oh my goodness sakes. All right, let me show you guys this. Hello, Elizabeth. Welcome, sweet friend. I'm so glad that you're here. You guys, look at this. Look at this. Obviously, we're going to put something over here, okay? I mean, we're not going to leave it like this. I got some big plans. What did you say? I missed that. You can't stay on. You have to catch the replay. Well, no worries, my sweet friend. Thank you for stopping in and saying hello, though. All right. Isn't it beautiful? Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much for tossing the tattered lace. All right. What did I do with my... Yikes, you guys. What did I do with my parchment paper? I just had it earlier. We're going to have to get a new piece of parchment paper, guys. Woo, that's wax paper. Hold on. Well, I don't know what I did with it, you guys. And now I can't find my... We're just going to put a piece of paper down. Because I can't find the package of parchment paper or my piece. We're going to make do. All right. I like to use my Easy Press. Now, you guys can use an iron. You guys can make sure if you use an iron that you don't have the steam on, okay? And, or you can use like a small travel iron. Again, no steam. Or if you have a mini Easy Press, you can use that also. Isn't she such a cutie pie? She's looking for stuff over here on the side, what she can steal. Now, you guys, I don't usually, this is why I like my big Easy Press, because I can leave it just like this. I don't have to run it back and forth. And I usually do about 25 seconds, all right? Which I'm sure we did much more than that. Uh-oh. This is why you need parchment paper, because I just ripped. Hold on a second. Just ripped that beautiful paper. We're just gonna have to sand it right there. The paper stuck to the napkin. Amy, I'm so glad that you caught us here also. What is the press in your, is the press in my product list? Peggy, I don't think it, or Peg, I don't think it is, but it's an Easy Press. It's by Cricut. I think that there's probably generic brands out there nowadays, and I'm happy to put a link for you for Amazon, but you can also get it at Joann's, Hobby Lobby. I don't think Walmart might carry it. Michael's, any of those stores. All right, if you guys can see Roxy, she's back there. All right. Ho, ho, ho. All right, well, we're gonna have to sand this. I wasn't expecting for it to get a little tear because I couldn't find my parchment paper, but you guys look at that printable again. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. All right, you guys, if you're on my page, come on over here. Days Gone By Vintage Market. This is absolutely gorgeous. All right. I'm going to sand the edges off. Okay. Just going to use my little gator tool. Now, again, I've told you guys this in the past. When you do Mod Podge, especially with the napkin, you want to go in one direction. You do not want to go back and forth this way because it will rip your napkin. So you want to go in I like to go in a downward motion because it's just the natural way for me. All right. All right. Who caught me last Monday over on, oh, Teresa, I'm so sorry. Trish, the napkin came from Hobby Lobby. You guys, if you're on my page, Days Gone, if you're on Grace and Tattered Lace, jump on over to Days Gone By Vintage Market. I can't see your comments over there. We're cross-posting so that our friends at FB think that I'm live when I'm really live over here on Days Gone By. All right. Who remembers last Monday that I went on in the morning with Miss Mara over at Retail Vintage Therapy? Can you see? You can use a napkin. You can use a piece of that napkin. You sand it off the patch or the tear. You're probably right. You're probably right. But here's the problem. Look what I did to it. I have another one here that I can probably do, but we'll see. We'll see what I decide to do. Yes. Okay. So you guys, remember the little piece that we made? We made this little piece, right? She had this inlay products by IOD. Okay. And this was so easy and I'm so addicted and I'm going to go and buy more. Okay. You should have printed out the napkin on the, fabric. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it probably could have, yeah. But okay, so this was the first. Her inlays can be used up to 3 times. It just depends on the inlay, I think. But this was the first use of that inlay. And then we used it again, and look at that side, how it gives it that nice vintagey look. And I think that vintagey look looks amazing with this, okay? So we're going to put that here. But I want to kind of sand the edges up and clean it up a little bit and give it just a little bit. See, I mean, we could do this side, but I want the focal to be this and not this. So that's why I like the other side, okay? The inlays are beautiful. Let me grab it really quick. She sent me home with one. And you guys, it's so easy to use. So we're going to we'll do a live on that as well, but I couldn't do too much at one time. Whoops, things are falling. Okay, so this was the other one that we did, you guys. Okay, this one was the flowers of the one I did, and this was the bird from the one that Mara did. So here are the pages. Okay, let's see. She kind of stapled them together for me so they didn't get destroyed. But you guys, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Whoops. Okay, there's that one. And then there's some of the flowers, okay, from the other one. Now, this one was a little bit expensive, you guys, but I feel like I can't remember how many pages were in the book. It's a little more expensive compared to the transfers that you rub, okay? But you get more pages and you get up to 3 uses. Like I said, it depends on the use. Like this particular one, the bird was 2 uses, and I'm not sure that he would have been able to get another use. It just depends. So, and it can go in anything. It goes over paint. It can go on fabric. It can go on glass, on wood. It can go on anything. Okay, they're gorgeous. All right, we're gonna use the sanding block and we're gonna sand this down just a little bit, just to kind of give it a little bit more vintagey look. Okay, how do you put it on? Is that what you're asking, Teresa? So all you have to do is put down a layer of paint. We put down a layer of paint and it became wet, and then you put the little inlay down and you mist it with some water. You let it sit for a few minutes, and then you gently pull it off and it's on there. It's just beautiful. Yes, the napkins are on sale right now. All the spring stuff is on sale. You guys, Roxy's making me crazy. She just wants to be up here and be involved. All right, I'm going off on the side because it's getting a lot of paint everywhere. And by the way, the paint that we used was amazing. Thank you, Teresa. She is, and she's a doll. Woo, sorry. Okay, whoops, Roxy, sorry. Okay, so we're gonna put this right here. I'm thinking I might distress the edges just a little bit. And you guess what, you guys? Look what happens when I set that down. Look what happened to our napkin. Our napkin is going to be covered right where I need it to be covered. So I don't have to worry about my little hole. Woo! Because this napkin is really thin, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put another quick layer of Mod Podge over that so that it doesn't tear. Does it have to be a certain kind of paint? No, it does not have to be a certain kind of paint. Any paint will do as long as it's wet. Okay. Rosie in the back. Yeah, she barks nonstop. Yeah, Roxy does. She'll bark a little bit, but not usually nonstop. Yeah, now you're gonna bark now that I'm talking about you. All right. I'm not a fan of Mod Podge over napkins, you guys. I really am not. I think she's coughing from the dust. Hey, you guys, if you're over on my page at Grace Untitled Lace, make sure you come over here to Days Gone By Vintage Market. I'm over here. I'm a guest creator. Ooh, I'm a guest creator over there today. Yeah, see, it's starting to lift. This is why I'm not a fan. I would rather use spray. All right, let me concentrate for a second, guys, because I want to make sure that I don't damage my napkin anymore. I will be 100% honest. I'm not a fan of Mod Podge over cardstock and napkins. I prefer to use clear wax or a spray sealant. And I was watching my friend Talisa this morning over on Craft Around the Clock, and she said I just learned that there's a Mod Podge spray. I'd never heard of a Mod Podge spray before. Okay, let me just dry this really quick. You saw the lady at the Dollar Tree and you ran to each other next door. How do you like? Oh my gosh, she heard you sing. Wait, hold on a second. Wow, that's a long message. She heard you saying that you love crafting, and she said watching crafters, the vintage pebble. Oh my goodness. That is awesome, Teresa. Well, thank you so much for sharing the love inside Hobby Lobby. That's awesome. I run into people all the time when I'm at Dollar Tree. You just got the Mod Podge spray and you love it. When I went to Hobby Lobby earlier today, I had some doctor's appointments today, but after I went to the doctor, I ran over to Hobby Lobby. I, of course, went looking for it, and they only had the high gloss, and I didn't want that. So you just Google the Mod Podge spray for Amazon, and it's $9.99. Yeah, it's a little expensive, but I think it might be worth it. I mean, it's not that much more expensive than the actual Mod Podge itself. Oh my gosh, Sue, that's so awesome. I just love all of you guys. I want you guys to know that. It carries the spray also. Okay. All right. I'm trying to get the little bubbles out. And I think that there's some bubbles because, you guys, I didn't have my transfer paper, and I had to use regular paper. Okay, thank you, April, for that information. Yeah, I think it would definitely be worth it. Roxy's having a heyday back here. I don't know if you guys can see her. All right. Hey, you guys, if you're on my page, Grace Untitled Lace, I can't see your comments, so please come on over here to Days Gone By Vintage Market. I'm a guest presenter there today. I'd love to have you guys join me. If you aren't already following Joy and Philip, I would love for you guys to hit those 3 little dots up there. Give them a follow. They are wonderful, wonderful people. They have amazing sales, amazing products, and I know the girls here can testify that that they've received things. They've received them in a timely manner, and they're happy with everything they get. Yes, and then now we'll talk about the printable that is from the subscription group over at the Craft and Coop. Their group is called the Nesting Box Designs, and I'd love for you guys to go. I think I unplugged it. Hold on. Oh, no, I didn't. I'd love for you guys to go check them out and be a part of their group, because she has amazing things. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Sue. Yeah, and then it won't rip your napkins. Okay. Miss Roxy, look at this little face, you guys. Like, how can you... You just bought some more stuff today, Mel. You love everything they offer, Glow. Oh, gosh. I hope that when we go to Georgia, at least, if not on our visit, for sure when we move there, that we will get to meet them. I'm sure we will, because we're going to be, close to them. I don't know that I can convince Kevin, because it is a little ways. Yeah, it was, Christine. It probably was my sponge brush. You're absolutely right. All right, this is just about dry. Okay, you guys. Oh, exciting news for those that didn't get to hear the other day. I did interview for a position at, don't burn her nose, I know. I did interview for a position over at a school district in Georgia. I received a call a few hours later and was offered the position. I was waiting on my reference checks, and today I received a call setting up the appointment for them to do my background check while we're there. So I get all my fingerprinting done and all that good stuff. So, yay! Exciting stuff, you guys. All right, you guys, look at how beautiful this is gonna look. All right, don't fret. It's not gonna end right here. Okay. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, we can do one of 2 things on here, you guys. All right. I have these little things that I got from not Dollar Tree. These are from Hobby Lobby, okay? This one says welcome, and this one says home. And I was thinking that I would paint this black so that it stands out. And I was going to put it kind of like so. Okay. Thank you so much, you guys. Yes, on to bigger and better. You're absolutely right. Okay, so we have that one. We have welcome. And you guys, these are in the wood pile section. Okay. They're only $1.49. What county? I'm assuming because the school district is Effingham. I know, don't think I'm saying bad words. I'm not. I think that that's the county of the, I don't know. Okay. All right. You like home better? I kind of like home better too because it's bigger. It stands out more. It's the letters are larger. Welcome. So hard, so hard. Yeah, and you guys, these are really inexpensive. These are only $1.49. $1.49. That's really a good price, okay? I mean, this is Dollar Tree price, okay? Sylvia, we are going to the Rincon, Gallatin. I hope I'm saying the city's right. I hope that I'm Rincon, Gallatin, Springfield, Pooler area in there. Okay. We don't have an exact date yet, Carrie. We when we sold our house and moved to Tennessee and came back, we're in a rental just because the market wasn't right, and so we have to give a 60-day notice, you guys. So I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. Kevin did call and arrange for a rental truck already. Okay, we're going to go with home. And we're going to paint it really quick. We're going to paint it black. We'll make a quick bow and we'll put something else on here, okay? Yes, right. It reminds me of being on a porch. That's exactly right, Carrie. That is why I kind of thought of this, because this printable just reminded me of a front porch. Especially a porch in the South, you guys, because we don't have that here in California. When you get a chance. Oh, can I flip my camera? Is it not the right way? I flipped it, and I must have flipped it the wrong way. All right, there we go. All right, is that better, you guys? I'm so sorry. I thought it was the right way. I don't know how they get theirs to stay, and I can't. My daughter is not there. She's in Orange County still. And she will be leaving at the end of the very last day. Well, she wants to stay probably about 2 weeks after the school year. Okay, thank you for telling me it was backwards. I had no idea. I never know unless you guys tell me, by the way. All right, hey, you guys, if you're on my page, Grace and Tattered Lace, come over here. Days Gone By Vintage Market, okay? Roxy's making me crazy. Awesome. Okay, whoo. You're going to have to get down in a second, Missy. All right, you guys, don't forget, this printable came from the Craft and Coop, their subscription group called the Nesting Box Designs. I'd love for you guys to not only go and check out the Craft and Coop, but their subscription group and see some of she's got pictures up there of some of the things that they already have available in their group. Okay, once you join, you have access to everything there, okay? All right, let's get a paintbrush. Let's paint this. I missed what you said. Yes, the nesting box and the crafting coop. All right, we're just gonna do just a simple, quick coat of black. All right, and you guys, our sweet friend Christy should be going on Craft Around the Clock here shortly she jumped down at 6:45 Central Standard Time, just a few minutes. So I'd love for you guys to go support her. She's been out sick for several weeks, and please go give her some love, okay? She needs the love. She's been out and she's trying to get back in her groove, okay? Pronounced by Georgians Rincon, is that right? Okay. Rincon. Yeah, I'll learn. Definitely learn. And I'll have to start picking up that y'all stuff because, you know, I don't do that. All right. Woo, Oh, this is going to be so pretty, you guys. Look at that. Okay, that's going to stand out so nice on that teal. Y'all have always been. Yeah, I did catch myself when we were in Tennessee. I think I said it like maybe one time, you guys, in the 8 months that we were there. Me too, Yvonne. Thank you so much. I really, truly hope that this is the change in my life that I needed. And having you guys here as my support and my crutch along this way and this journey is going to make it so easy for me, because I feel like while we only know each other through a screen, I feel like I know you guys all tremendously. And as soon as I get my subscription group going, I will tell you this, we probably won't do it until after the move at this point, because I don't want to let y'all down. Look at, I just said it. One of the things that I plan on offering is some more, I'm not going to say because you know what? I don't want anybody to rain on my parade before I get there. But please know that a subscription group for myself is in the works. I will be including a lot of patterns that I do and other stuff. Okay. And I can't wait to get that going. But right now is probably not the best time for me to do that, because I don't want to let you guys down. I need to be able to focus on that. And right now I have to focus on A, my mental health, and B, our move. Okay. Thank you so much, Trish. The font is really, I'm struggling with the font, you guys. Okay. All right. Let's get this glued on here. Oh, look at that, you guys. Look at that. Okay. Now let me show you what's going to go on the top. All right. I found this at that little vintage hole in the wall place. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like a trim. I think it came off of something. I don't know if it came off of a wall or a piece of furniture or what, but this is going to go right up here. Like, gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much, Trish. And we'll put a bow, a nice pretty bow right here on the side. And this is just going to be like, how easy was this, you guys? Let's see, we have $1.25 from Home Depot, $1.50 from here. I think I paid $1 for this. Now, you guys, if you don't have this trim, I have an option for you. Okay. I put it up here to show you guys. Do you guys remember the braiding that I did on the piece that I made from my cardboard box? The braiding from drop cloth. This would be beautiful on here too. Okay. Seriously, this would work. Okay, you can just get some drop cloth, tear it into strips, braid it, and put it right there. And that costs hardly anything. You already have drop cloth if you love it, okay? All right, I'm having a difficult time seeing some of the comments, you guys, because of the white and the white or something. I don't know, but trust me, I will go back and read them. I can't respond to all of them because they're not on my page, though, you guys. Facebook will then put me in timeout. Oh, thank you so much, Sue. Okay, let's finish this. I was thinking maybe a little bit of moss underneath of it, but I'm not sure. So let's see what that looks like. I'm trying to be very respectful of the time because I want you guys to be over and watch our friend Christy. I don't know. I don't know if I really want the moss because I just don't know. The trim, right? The trim is just beautiful. And if I didn't have the trim, I would definitely use the braided drop cloth, you guys. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think about the moss? Maybe let's put a bow on there. Let's get this on, and then let's put the bow, and then we kind of see what the moss looks like. Yeah, I'm not too fond of the moss either, April, but let's see. Let's put the bow and see if that changes our opinions. Uh-oh. I hope I have this plugged in. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of Tight Bond, you guys, because I want to make sure that this doesn't pop off, because this is a gorgeous piece of trim. And I'm going to cheat because it's getting a little low, and so it's hard to get out. Now, when you're using Tight Bond, you don't want it to mix with your hot glue, you guys, because it just makes a sloshy mush mix, okay? And then your piece will just be sliding around. So I put a few pieces on there, and then we'll put some hot glue in between, but not letting them touch. All right. Let me stand up, make sure I got this right. And you guys, you know what? I did not have to cut this trim at all. It came just like this. See, that's a really good idea. Maybe some greenery. All right, I hope it's gonna stick. I do, April, I do. Okay. I might have to get some, you know what the problem is the little, the things that I was trying to avoid not cutting off, I think I'm going to have to cut off, you guys, because it's not going to stay. I wanted to leave the hanger so it can hang, but I think it's going to have to be it's going to have to be like a shelf leaner or a chair leaner, because it's not going down because of the little plastic doodads. So we have to take those out. So no sign holder. I could maybe go lower. But it's not allowing it to attach properly. And then it could also be because there's little tacks. Can you tell me where the piece of vintage, how to fix a piece of vintage ceramic that broke? Glow, I would recommend E6000. In my earlier years, many years ago when I did ceramics, E6000 was my go-to for gluing glass to glass. Okay. You'll have to be very careful. I would say use like a toothpick. All right. Okay, let's see if that's... I'm going to have to get a clamp and clamp this down because I can see it trying to lift a little bit. But you guys, look at how beautiful that is going to be. Gorilla Glue for glass. Ah, it's possible. Gorilla Glue wasn't around many years ago. Okay, you guys. Now, don't forget, go check out the Crafting Coop. All right. And their subscription group, the Nesting Box Designs. All right. They have some really, really beautiful things. She's got some old farmhouse animals. I think there was a cow. And not only, hey, you guys, not only is it in one color, but some of them are in like, I don't know if I'm saying it right, sepia, in black and white, and lots of options. Okay, so just because this one is color, you can also get it in black and white. All right, let's make a bow. Then we'll play around with some greenery underneath, okay? And you guys, if you guys want to go and check out Christy, I'm totally cool with that, okay? I would love for you guys to support her because she hasn't been on and she needs your love. All right, let me get a piece of twine. Okay, you guys, look at the fabric that I have. Just make sure if you guys leave, you come back and check out the final picture and leave a comment, okay? Thank you for clarifying that, Risa. Yes, you guys look at April. Isn't that's beautiful. That's going to just bring out the colors. And then I have a nice pink. And then we have drop cloth. Yes, Kimberly, please do, okay? Just make sure you come back to the picture that I post on my page and leave a comment for me. Helps, puts me out there, helps spread the word for me, okay? But please, if you want to go support her, I would love for you to do that. Christy at the Dashing Willow, you guys. It's a little ornate. Oh, okay. All right, you guys go on over there. My feelings aren't hurt if you guys go, okay? Because we are almost done. But please come back and leave me some love on the comments, okay? On the picture. All right, we're just going to put the fabric down. April, no worries, girl. All right, you guys, this time I'm just going to do a simple bow. Now, it's going to be messy because you guys know me. I like the messy bow. But it's just going to be a loop bow just like this with some little tails. And then we'll cut it off. Meriden has 2 devices and she's going to have both of us going. Love, love, love. Okay. All right. Got a lot of strings going on though, you guys. I wanted to do this for you guys yesterday, but my brain was stuck in another planet and I couldn't wrap my head around what I wanted to do to make this just right. And I think now that I'm looking at the home, I think we're going to sand the edges a little bit and just kind of make it blend so that it's kind of vintagey also with the rest of the goodies on here. Okay. Oh, Trish, awesome. I love that you guys have 2 devices. Okay, you can... I can't see what it says, April. I'm sorry, hon. Oh, thank you, Mel. All right, so I'm doing 2 of each, 2 bows of each color. Then we'll trim the tails down. The tails will probably have to be trimmed a little bit. Oops, I think that needs to be in the top. What's the name? We're supposed to follow the post that you can click on. April, which one are you trying to get, sweetheart? What's the name? Are you asking about the subscription group? The subscription group is the Nesting Box Designs, and the gals that have that subscription group are Carrie and Risa, and they're at the Crafting Coop. And then the other one is, if you're going to go head over and see Christy, she's at the Dashing Willow. Okay, and she does some amazing things. Voices going in and out. Oh no. Thank you, Trish, for putting that in there, sweet friend. All right, now the trick when you guys have double-sided fabric is you kind of have to twist it in the middle so that when you don't have double-sided fabric, you have to kind of twist it in the middle and loop your fabric around so that the print will show. And hey, Miss Carrie and Miss Risa over at the Crafting Coop. For those of you that want a nice tutorial on bow making, they have those over there. You can go check their page out for that too. You just got a Bodabra and you haven't used it. Go over to the Crafting Coop, okay? Risa, isn't it, if they go to one of your lives, if they type something in, right, it will automatically send them a link, I think. Thank you so much, Sylvia. I think you have some sort of a an automated response for your bows. That's something that I haven't gotten around to, you guys. The Crafting Coop Feed Shack. Okay, yes. And they use a really nice overhead view, you guys, which makes learning how to make the bows really nice, because she shows it to you from the top, and so you have a really good view of that. And I think, in my opinion, that really helps with learning, because it gives you a different perspective. It gives you a look that you need to have when you're trying to learn this skill. So go check them out. All right, one more. We're going to do one more pink, and then we're going to be done. We're going to finish this off. Maybe sand the edges of that little home just a little bit. Okay, that bow class is on the Feed Shack. Okay. Thank you, Risa, for clarifying. All right. I'm definitely going to have to trim some of these little tails down. For sure. All right, you guys, don't forget, hit those 3 little dots for Philip and Joy. Give them a follow. Come back and check out their live sales. Okay. They have some really cute things, you guys. Whoops. All right. I'm loving the colors of this bow, you guys. It is gorgeous. Like, seriously. Seriously, look at that, you guys. They all have, yeah. Isn't that bow just beautiful? All right, I don't think I want to put a button on this because it doesn't really go with our theme. So I think I'm going to use this little, let's see what this looks like, if I can even get this to go around. Yes. I'm going to use a piece of the pink fabric, and we're going to squish it around and glue it down and give it like the little, seriously. Instead of a bow this time, you guys, we're going to do this with it. It just is gorgeous. I mean, instead of a button. And the little piece that I have left is just the right size to do this. Darling. I love it. I love it. I love it, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. Darling, darling, darling. I love this. Okay. Maybe on our next live, we will auction this piece off at the end, as well as whatever we make the next time, okay? I'm not going to do it here on Philip and Joy's page, but we'll do it the next time. And no live this Thursday, you guys, because I have a hair appointment. Priorities in life. I need to get the sparkles covered, but I will be live tomorrow. Okay? Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. All right, let's sand this down just a bit. I'm just going to use my little gator tool. I'm just going around the edges so you can see here. Okay. I think it's going to take that harshness off of that black, but still give us the look that we need to help it stand out. Woo! I almost broke that E off. You'll have to be careful if you do this, you guys. Oh, this is way better. This is exactly what this needed. Okay, let me set this down so I don't break it. All right. Oh, you guys. Look at that. Thank you so much, Glow. So nice of you to say that. I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate you guys being here and your support and keeping me in your thoughts and prayers as I go through some really difficult and challenging times at work. Okay. Oh, okay. Look it. I don't think it needs any moss, and I don't think it even needs greenery, you guys, because this bow does everything, I think. I mean, we can put some greenery, but I don't think it needs it. I know it's hard to tell the bow with my finger right there, but yeah, doesn't it look good now that it's sanded? Okay. Yes, I love it, you guys. So it will be a cute little a little leaner. This would look so cute leaning up against a watering can on an old chair. I have a beautiful old chair that I think it would just go just right with. Okay, I'm not going to put greenery on it. I don't think it needs it. Now, the question is, I think we're going to go right kind of across the middle. Gorgeous! This is so gorgeous, you guys. All right, so let me just get these little Roxy's under the table playing with stuff. Got to turn it over the right way. Love, love, love this. I don't know what she's into, but Roxy is into something. She's making more art, you guys. Oh, Glow, thank you so much. Roxy, what are you doing? Get out of there. Come on. What is she chewing and crafting? I have no idea, but she's I got some lights right here because it's a little dark in here. We only have like those, I have reset lighting on the ceiling and there's only 2, and so it gets kind of dark in here. She's playing with that underneath the legs of the lights. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is gorgeous in person. I know it's hard to see it on the camera. Okay, so we definitely have to cut some of these tails down a little bit, but look at that. I mean, just gorgeous. Let's trim these down a little because it's kind of in the way of our home. And I'm just going to kind of trim them, you know, different lengths. And you guys, you know, if you guys don't follow Lisa Ann over at Inspirations by Lisa Ann, she's got, I don't know if she's still taking orders, but she's got some rag ribbon stuff for sale for her rag ribbons bundles. I think she's got pink bundles right now. So check those out. Let's see if we get them all. I'm just kind of cutting them all at an angle. Okay, let's see if that helped. You guys. Gorgeous. Look it. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? I absolutely love this. And that printable, whoops. The printable is just, I mean, amazing. Like, I just felt like this piece was made to go with this. And then the piece that I added from Mara, wow, just gorgeous, you guys. Yes. Okay, you guys, I will finish the back. I will put a piece of cardstock, some really pretty cardstock on the back, so it's finished. We will auction this one off tomorrow night on our live tomorrow night, as well as whatever we craft tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow night on my page at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Friday, I'm going to be in the Craft Around the Clock event. I believe it's Decorate Your Door event, and I have something super fun planned for that. If you guys can even believe it, I already know what I'm going to do. I know that I'm a last minute planner, but I do know what I'm doing on Friday. It is going to be more on the religious side. For those of you that are my religious people and wanting stuff like that, but I have something super fun planned. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you guys give Philip and Joy a follow here. Hit those 3 little dots up there. Come back and check out their sales that they have. Go check out Carrie and Risa at the Crafting Coop, as well as their subscription group, the Nesting Box Designs. They have, I don't know, Risa, how many printables do you already have out? I feel like there's quite a few. At least, I want to say that there was like 6 of them already, at least. And they just launched, okay? But go check them out. Head over right now and give Christy a watch, the Dashing Willow. She's finishing up, okay? They already have almost 50. Holy cow. Okay. Yes. Dashing Willow. Go finish watching her live, you guys. Please go send her some love and support and give her lots of those red emojis, okay? I'll see y'all over there in just a minute. Love you all. Bye.